For Food and Agriculture, a known name, John Kofi Seto Dumelo. John Kofi Seto Dumelo, appointed Deputy Minister Designate for Food and Agriculture. President John Dramani Mahama has, in accordance with Articles 78(1) and 79(1) of the Constitution, submitted the names of the underlisted to Parliament through the Speaker for prior approval to serve as deputy ministers. And the list is as follows. Ministry of Finance, Thomas Nyako Ampem. Thomas Nyako Ampem for Ministry of Finance. Then you have Ministry of the Interior, Ebenezer Oklete Telabi, Ministry of the Interior. You have Ernest Broja Jemfi going to the Ministry of Defense. Ernest Broja Jemfi for the Ministry of Defense. You have Ministry of Education, Clement Abbas Apak. Clement Abbas Apak for the Ministry of Education as Deputy Minister. There's Ministry of Energy and Green Transition. So for the Deputy Ministerial position, you have Richard Jan Mensah. He will be deputizing John Jinapo, who is the substantive Minister for Energy and Green Transition. Then when we go to Roads and Highways, you have Al-Hassan Shaibu Suhini. Al-Hassan Shaibu Suhini. He has been designated or nominated to serve as Deputy Minister at the Roads and Highways Ministries. And so he will be deputizing Kwame Gavins Agboja, the Adaklu MP, who's been appointed Minister for Roads and Highways. The Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice, quite an interesting one. You have Justice Shremsai to serve as the Deputy Minister of Justice and Attorney General. Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Yusuf Suleimana is going to Lands and Natural Resources as Deputy Minister, and so he will be working with the Honorable Emmanuel Amakufibua as Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, who will be deputizing Ahmed Ibrahim, and this is Ritana Odele Sowa. Ritana Odele Sowa is going to the Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs as a Deputy Minister. That is pending approval by Parliament and subsequent swearing in by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Let's take you to the Ministry of Works and Housing and Water Resources. So the Ministry for Works, Housing and Water Resources, Gisela Tete Agbotui, she is going to deputize or going to serve as a Deputy Minister at the Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources. Then we'll go to Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. You have Yusuf Isaka Jaja. So Yusuf Jaja is heading to the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts to serve as a Deputy Minister. For Food and Agriculture, a known name, John Kofi Seto Dumelo. John Kofi Seto Dumelo, appointed Deputy Minister Designate for Food and Agriculture. And then the last one, or the final, last but not the least, on this particular list, remember there's still some 5 more to go. If we are to go by the 60 threshold, that's the President promised Ghanaians. The final one will be the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, and this goes to Samson Ahi of Bodi. Samson Ahi of Bodi. Now, the President has also nominated Lydia Lamisi Akamvariba as Minister of States for Public Sector Reforms. And so if we add this to the 13 deputy ministers, it brings the number of nominations to 14. And so actually, the President has just 4 more to go. Just 4 more to go.